about the microphone. Could you start again?
Oh, sure.
So, your name,
Bianca.
and it's okay if we videotape you and
Yeah.
Thank you. My name is Esther.
Nice to meet you.
So where are you from?
Originally North Carolina, born and raised.
How long have you been in New York?
About 4 days.
And how did you get here?
I came on a bus. I took what money I had and got as far as I could to try to get to my next job. And trying to get enough money to get a bus ticket to get to my next job.
Where
which
is your
in
next job?
Detroit, right around Detroit, Michigan, yeah.
What kind of job?
It's a carnival job. I work in a carnival.
And what happened to your last carnival job?
They weren't paying me very well. It was costing me money to be there, so I had to leave. And I took what money I had and I left.
How long have you been working in carnivals?
14 months, not very long. I was a cook and a chef before that.
A cook and a chef?
Yeah.
For
For 23
restaurants?
years. Yeah, many restaurants, yeah.
What happened to that job?
Well, my son grew up. I had a breakup in my relationship at 16 years, and so I just left and I moved away and started doing carnival work.
And what gave you the idea of going into carnival work?
I met somebody online.
I see.
Yeah.
And what did that entail? What did you do when you were working on the carnival?
Many things. I operated rides for kids. I've done games like just you would see at a carnival, ring toss games or knock over milk crates or whatever. I mean, it's good money when you're working, and when you're working for a good business, just like any other business, you know. You can have good bosses or bad bosses, so I've had experiences where it's been, you know, bountiful as far as money goes, and I've had the experience with this last carnival where it was costing me money to be there, so I just had to leave.
And so you got headed for Detroit.
Yeah.
And how much will it cost you to get to Detroit?
About $62, $62 to $65
And
for a
how are
bus
you
ticket.
doing?
I've got like $4 right now.
That's not enough.
No, it's hard. You know, you get
Yeah.
dollars here and there, but you have to eat throughout the course of the day, and you have to
Of
stay
course.
hydrated, you know.
Of course.
But I don't buy drugs. I'm not any kind of a weird drug addict or anything. I've just been trying to stay vertical because you can't obviously sleep on the street. It's not safe, and it's unlawful, so I don't want to trespass, and I don't want to bother anybody. So I just try to do the best I can to keep myself fed and stay vertical.
And you are sleeping on the street, or do you go to a shelter?
No.
Why not?
Geographically, I'm challenged. I don't know anything about the city except for these few blocks. So I just
Would
stay
you go
here.
to a shelter to sleep if you knew where there was one?
I probably would, but it's hard for me to walk around and carry my things, you know. When I got off the bus, Union Station is right there. So it was easy for me just to come right here and I've been sick for the last couple of days too. I've had some problems with my mouth, so I've had a lot of issues with upset stomach and anxiety, so I've been really nauseous. So that's hard to just do anything physical as far as walking or carrying yourself to the next place.
I see. And this is your first experience being homeless?
It's not, unfortunately.
No.
No.
When were you homeless in the past?
This past year I was homeless in Houston, Texas, which was very, very, very hard. It's even worse than New York. God bless you, thank you. The drugs are very, very prevalent down there. There's a lot more homeless people because it's warm, and it's, I guess they kind of migrate to the climate. So it's a little bit rougher even than New York would be.
Maybe you should put this over there because people can't see it.
Oh, thank you, sure. I don't want anybody to bother you either also. But yeah, so it's different.
Do you have children?
I do. I have a 21-year-old son. He's in school. He lives with his grandparents outside of Chicago. He goes to Northern Illinois University. He'll be done in about 2 years. So he slept there. It's my only child.
I see. And your husband?
I don't have one.
You don't have a husband.
No.
What made you think you should come to New York, actually? Have you heard anything about New York?
No, I really didn't. I just got as far as my money would take me in a larger city where I thought maybe I could get some kind of help through human resources or some kind of outreach program.
Have you tried to find an outreach program?
I have, and there's people that do bus tickets, but it takes a week to get an appointment, and then it takes another week for processing. So it's about a 2-week period of time where you have to wait and just.
Who are they? Do you know? I mean, what is it? An organization?
I don't remember the BRC or BRL. I have it written down. I would have to dig out the paperwork. I'm not sure. But I got it from the homeless. There was a homeless police squad, the homeless assistance program that pulled up this morning and gave me that information. So, and I called them, and like I said, It's about a week wait to get in, and there's about a week for processing. So it's about a 2-week wait to be able to get something, actually done.
We've spoken to a lot of homeless women who have lost their social security cards or their ID cards.
That too.
Have you lost yours?
Yeah.
That's a problem.
That's a huge problem.
Yes.
Huge problem.
Was it stolen or were they stolen?
It was stolen.
Where?
In Houston, where it was tough.
Yeah. How can you get another one?
I can, but you have to have an address.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to have a mailbox. You have to have a physical address
Yeah.
for them to do anything for you.
So if you could get any job when you move to Detroit, is it Detroit? What would you like to do?
I guess I'll probably go back to Carnival Work for a little while and, try to save up money and then go back to my regular life of, cooking and making people happy and feeding people. 'Cause that's my favorite thing to do. That's what I've done for so many years.
Now, does your son, you have a son, does your
Yes.
son know you're homeless here in New York?
No, I haven't talked to him.
You haven't talked to him?
No, I'm too embarrassed.
Are you in touch with him?
I am, yeah.
Would you want to go to a shelter to sleep or you'd rather stay out on the street?
Honestly, when you go into shelters, you're introducing yourself to a lot of people that have a lot of mental issues and bed bugs and diseases. And I know that right here I'm in my own little bubble, and I would prefer not to share space with people.
I understand.
Because of that
Where have
reason.
you been sleeping since you've been here, actually?
Taking naps right here. Just taking naps right here inside the subway doors because it's warm. They have heat there. Yeah, I'm not really a germaphobe, but there's just so many communicable diseases and so many drug addicts, and I don't want to introduce myself to being in that kind of close quarters with people like that.
Where do you go while you're here to clean up?
McDonald's restroom or wherever I can
I
go.
see.
Yeah, just to brush my hair and brush my teeth and wash my face. And I do try to stay clean, and it makes a huge difference, look good, feel good. I don't look the best now, but at least I don't smell bad, or I'm not, living my own, and there's some people that are so mentally ill, and honestly, I feel okay. I pray a lot for them more than I do myself, because there's a lot of people who can't even help their situation, who can't even ask for help because they don't have the wherewithal in themselves to do it. So I feel bad for them more than I do myself. I know I'll be okay eventually.
What would you like to say to the people who are going to watch our documentary about homeless women? What would you like to tell them?
Just please don't walk by, man. Everybody's got a story to tell, and we're not all drug addicts. Sometimes it's not a choice. I do work. I do have a job. It's just getting from point A to point B. To be able to make that money, to be able to have a livelihood.
Are you going to sleep right here?
I'll take naps off and on, yeah.
Right here, but all night. Nobody bothers you when you're sleeping?
No, as long as I don't go by the building. The police will make you move away from the buildings because it's trespassing. As long as you pick up your garbage, and stay neat and stay clean and stay sober, they're okay with it.
You have a blanket so you're warm
I do.
enough?
I just got this today. A lady blessed me with it. I was so thankful because I didn't have one for 3 days.
Well, I see you also have baggage with you, so you have things with you that are your own stuff. Why are you crying?
I'm just sad, just embarrassed, mostly.
I don't think you should be embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
No, nobody, you shouldn't be embarrassed.
I worked hard my whole life, and I'm just not. This isn't a cop-out. This isn't really a choice.
People can see that. You'd be surprised how they'll recognize who you really are, which is a very decent woman who's gotten
stuck in a bad situation.
Yes.
But I'll get over it. There's people that are worse off than I am, and I pray for them.
Really?
I will. Thank you for taking the time.
Well, thank you for giving us your time.
You're welcome.